March 8th, 2014.
At 1:19 a.m., Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 lifted off from Kuala Lumpur. Its destination was Beijing. On board were 239 people. For the first 38 minutes, everything was completely normal. Then, the aircraft transmitted its final routine message. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Seconds later, it disappeared. No distress call, no emergency beacon, no confirmed explosion. One of the world's largest passenger aircraft had simply vanished.
But MH370 had not stopped flying. Military radar later revealed that the aircraft had suddenly changed direction. Instead of continuing north toward Beijing, it turned sharply west. The plane crossed back over the Malay Peninsula and continued toward the Andaman Sea. This was not a small navigation error. It was a major course change, and it happened after the aircraft's communication systems had stopped transmitting. For more than an hour, MH370 continued flying in near silence. No radio contact, no explanation, no confirmed message from the cockpit. The aircraft was now moving away from its original route and deeper into the darkness. Investigators would later study every radar signal, searching for an answer. Was the turn caused by an emergency, a technical failure, or was it deliberate? Whatever happened inside the cockpit, one fact was now clear. MH370 had not simply vanished. It had changed course. The aircraft had vanished from civilian radar, but it had not disappeared completely. Hours after losing contact, MH370 was still sending faint electronic signals, not radio messages, not distress calls, just brief automated connections with an Inmarsat satellite. These signals, known as handshakes, were never designed to reveal an aircraft's location. They simply confirmed that the aircraft was still powered on. Each handshake lasted only a fraction of a second, but together, they told investigators something astonishing. MH370 had remained in the air for nearly 7 hours after it disappeared. Somewhere over the Indian Ocean, the aircraft sent its final satellite handshake. Then, silence. No more signals. No more communication. Nothing. From that moment on, no one knew where flight MH370 had gone. As the hours turned into days, the search for MH370 rapidly expanded. What began as a regional rescue mission soon became one of the largest and most expensive aviation searches in history. Dozens of aircraft, naval ships, satellites, experts from around the world joined the operation. At first, search teams focused on the South China Sea, believing the aircraft had crashed near its planned route. But the satellite data told a different story. The search area shifted thousands of kilometers to the southern Indian Ocean, one of the most remote and unforgiving places on Earth. The ocean there is vast, powerful waves, deep underwater canyons. Some areas reach depths of more than 6,000 meters. Despite years of searching, investigators found no sign of the main wreckage. It was as if the aircraft had disappeared into the ocean without leaving a trace. More than a year passed without answers. Then, something unexpected happened. A piece of aircraft debris washed ashore on Réunion Island, more than 4,000 kilometers from the suspected crash site. Investigators identified it as a flaperon, a movable section of the wing used to control the aircraft during flight. The serial numbers confirmed it. The part belonged to flight MH370. It was the first physical evidence that the aircraft had ended its journey in the Indian Ocean. Over the following months, more fragments were discovered along the coasts of Africa and nearby islands. Some were confirmed to be from MH370, others were considered highly likely. Ocean current simulations suggested they had drifted thousands of kilometers before reaching shore. But the discoveries answered only one question. The aircraft had crashed. They did not explain why. They did not reveal what happened inside the cockpit. And they did not lead investigators to the main wreckage. The greatest mystery remained untouched.
More than a decade has passed since Flight MH370 disappeared. Millions of pages of reports have been written. Thousands of hours have been spent searching the ocean. Some questions have been answered, many have not. We know the aircraft turned away from its planned route. We know it continued flying for hours. We know it ended somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean. But we still don't know why. What happened inside the cockpit that night? Was it a catastrophic failure, a deliberate act, or something investigators have never considered? Perhaps the answers still lie thousands of meters beneath the surface of the Indian Ocean, waiting to be discovered. Until that day comes, Flight MH370 remains one of the greatest mysteries in the history of aviation. And for the families of the 239 people on board, the search for answers never truly ended.